Hey YouTube. This is just another video from me. I guess this video is to vent more than anything else. I woke up from a lovely dream today. A dream where me and Nick would, sorry, excuse me, I have a cat in the way. Shoo shoo, Riddick. Shoo shoo, please. Where me and Nick would be sitting in the living room just joking about something. But it was a fun environment. Riddick, no, please. And then I woke up, and the feelings came back as soon as I started moving. The vice-like feeling around my rib cage. The only way I can describe it is it's like wearing a corset, a proper steel-boned corset. That's what it feels like. And the dizziness, it all started. So when I was asleep, it was lovely. It felt normal. It felt nice. It reminded me of what everything used to be like. It was heartbreaking to wake up from that, especially as I'm in the house on my own at the moment. But it was heartbreaking. I have not yet had my blood test results back. It is horrible to think that all of this started the day after I got married. All of it. I was absolutely fine up until the 8th of September. And today is the 8th of December. So, 3 months. I miss how life used to be like. This isn't a mental thing. This is a combination of mental and physical, definitely. I strongly believe I know what's wrong with me. Because, Lyme disease can be, well, it's known as a great imitator. And Lyme disease can mimic everything about MS. It can mimic the lesions on my brain. It can mimic every single symptom. Everything. So I think I know what's wrong with me. The problem that I have is the test that they use to diagnose Lyme disease is it's got such a low accuracy. I think there's like a 30% success rate, and the test is subjected to false negatives and, although not as many, false positives as well. So I am up against quite a block. I wish I had reported this when the bite was still there. Or I'd taken a picture or something. Because now I have a big fight ahead of me. I will probably have to pay for an overseas blood test, which the NHS won't recognise, because these overseas tests are way more accurate than the NHS's test. But because this blood test wasn't done by the NHS won't recognise it. And then I will probably have to pay somehow, I don't know how, for my own treatment, because this thing will have been in my body for 4 months, 5 months, and 4 weeks of antibiotics will not make it go away, because the bacteria in Lyme disease is unfortunately very clever. It's very smart. It can hide within your immune system. It can hide within your organs, your brain, your nervous system. It is good at avoiding detection. That's why the success rate for the test in the NHS at the minute is so low, because it looks for our own antibodies reacting to it. But if the bacteria is hiding, then your body will not necessarily react correctly. So, my MRI is next month, and I am pretty sure that I'm going to get given an MS diagnosis. Well, I'll either get an MS diagnosis or I'll get a "you've got no new lesions on your brain." So it'll be one or the other. I'm finding it really hard to have faith in a medical system that I used to admire so much. I used to love just how much the NHS was moving along with research about things, treatment about things. Now I'm finding my faith is lost. Now I have to plod along somehow. Pray that the NHS recognises how serious Lyme is. Because if I do get given this MS diagnosis next month, I'm confident enough to say that I don't have MS. I know I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor at all. But Lyme disease makes way more sense than MS does. I know how difficult it can be to diagnose a real person with MS. I'm not saying MS is not real. MS is very real. But I know I won't be the only person to have been misdiagnosed, when they actually had Lyme. The problem that I've got now is getting better somehow. I can still walk, talk, eat, sleep. I can work. I'm going back to work tomorrow, and I'll have a brave face. But inside my body something is causing trouble. Something that's causing a lot of trouble for a lot of people. a lot of people who are being ignored, thrown to one side. Another problem that I've got is Lyme can be passed to children. Something else that the NHS is denying exists, even though there is proof of it. So, I don't know if I will be able to have my own children. Unless the government pulls something out of their backside to completely annihilate this. Bearing in mind that for every 3 of the 3 species of ticks that can transmit Lyme. So if you look at the total number of those ticks in the world and where they are, all of those ticks, at least 33% of those ticks will be carrying Lyme disease. And these ticks are living not only in America, not only in Australia, Germany, they are living in the UK. People are being bitten by these ticks in the UK. So if you are watching this, if I can't have children myself, then think of your own. Think of them when they walk in long grass in shorts. Keep an eye out for them, but please bear in mind